Hey guys, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm gonna do another video of an inventory from my collection, or basically products that I'm starting with my know by year. I know it's already April and I started this on December 9th, but I forgot about the series, so I'm gonna keep it up and I'm gonna just do drugstore foundation on this one. I already counted them and I have 18 drugstore foundations. I know I have to declutter a few of them. I know I have to. A lot of them are not my shade. I bought them to try them. I bought them for mixers, for my makeup artistry kit, and then I removed them from it. So I just want to show them to you. And maybe after I do the high-end foundations, my personal foundations, and then my kit foundations, and I do a total of the entire foundation collection that I have, I will do a foundation declutter. I'm not promising to get rid of a ton of products because I'm not purchasing foundations and my goal is to try and finish the foundations that I can. So if I have tried them, I will give you sort of a review on them. If I haven't, I will let you know that I haven't even tried them once. And that's it. So if you want to see my drugstore foundation collection, then just keep on watching. To start, I have here the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and these are the foundations that I'm wearing today. I have to mix them because one is too pink, but it's light, and the other one is too dark, but is a golden yellowish undertone, which is what I need. So I have the one in 102 and 107, and this foundation, I have found that it's an amazing foundation. I'm not loving using them right now because it's just hard for me to match them. If you can see my face and my hand, you can see that I'm way more yellow than what you're seeing on my face because the pinkiness of the 102 shows through. So I try to match my neck and bronze a little bit, but they do not quite match me. If I was super tan, I wouldn't be 107. I think I would still be lighter. Okay, so I think those L'Oreal foundations will be the ones that you will see empty sooner. Then I have three of the Fit Me foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. This is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless one, and I have them in the shade 228, 340, and 332. If you're building a makeup kit and you're on a budget, these foundation and the one that I'm gonna talk about next are the way to go. These are really beautiful foundations and you can sheer them out if you would like, but they do not need it, and they are long lasting. The shade range is beautiful. I could use 228 when I'm darker, and I love the yellow tones of it. I think these actually would match me just by using a lighter concealer. It's sort of more of my shade, but these two are way too dark. This could serve as a bronzer, and I've used it as a mixer before, and it doesn't have that much product in it anyway, so yeah. Now this is a gem from the drugstore, and these I've gone through, I can't even remember, about 7 or 5, a lot of them. W4 is my favorite shade, but I've gone through W6 a couple times as well, and W7 is definitely a beautiful shade as well. This is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I have them in W6, W7, C8, and N8, and these I used to sell here, but these are new, these are brand new. These I used to sell, but these colors I don't sell them. I have to buy from W3 to W7 because most of the clients that I sell to or that I know are that skin tone. I don't know why, but most people here, even if they're darker, it doesn't matter if they're medium, they want to be light. If they're dark, they want to be light. At least when it comes to their makeup, they want to wear like a white face. They sort of believe they're geishas. So I don't know why that is. It used to be that way before. Like I remember when I was little, everyone was using sort of a super white face without contouring, but I don't find appealing when you wear a foundation that's 2 shades lighter than you. I'm struggling because I wear them darker, and I don't want to wear them lighter or darker. I want to wear my exact shade, or 1 shade darker or 1 shade lighter and bronze up or whatever, but I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can sell them, and if not, I'm gonna just give them away. So yeah, I have 4 of the L'Oreal True Match foundations, and that's an amazing foundation. Then I have here the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and these I have actually 2. It's just that the bottle broke, and I put it in 2 little containers that I don't want to take them out, so it's not actually 18 foundations but 19 of them. And I have here the shade 755, and I have the lighter shade. But this is a beautiful foundation. It's not as good as the other ones that I talked about. It's good, but the thing is that my skin gets oily on my T-zone, and this makes me look a little bit more oily. I don't know why. I remember that Casey Holmes used to love this, and she would say that it didn't really look that oily on her, but on me it looks crazy. I think the weather here is the thing that ruins the foundation for me, but I prefer the Wet n Wild over this one. Talking about the Wet n Wild, if I have to be honest, I finished one of these this year, so I would have to write that down to let you know at the end of the year how many of each products I finished. And I don't remember the shade. I think it was soft tan, something like that, golden something, golden beige. And then this is porcelain, and this I use as a mixer to lighten other foundations that I have. It's not quite the perfect mixer, but it's what I'm using it for. These used to be on sale as well, but I don't know. Here, people are not that fair, and this is truly light. Even my sister-in-law, she's white as paper, and this is too pinky and 1 shade lighter than her, so it doesn't really match her. So I use it just to mix it with my foundations. They're not gonna match me anyway, so who cares if they're a little bit pinky. So this is a foundation that I'm using just as a mixer, and I used to have 2 when the year started. The Milani foundation, I used to use this a ton a while ago. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade 4. I know that they came up with more yellowish shade. This has a little bit of pink in it, and also one of the bottles broke, so I used to have it in 2 little tops and the number 6 that I have. So recently I finished one of my Estee Lauder foundations from my kit, and I kept the bottle and wrote down Milani number 6. And that way I can reuse the glass bottle from the Estee Lauder Doubleware. That's actually a good quality bottle, and I won't ruin my foundation, and I'll be able to use it more because it's actually quite hard using it from a little top. It's harder. I'm thinking about introducing these 2 shades to my kit. I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of makeup artists having this foundation on their kit till this day. I just think that if I can find the right shades, it will save money from my kit in the long run, but I have to try it on friends first to see if I would risk it. I have also this foundation, and this one I love the color. If I'm tan, this is actually a perfect match for me. This is Natural Beige, and this is a Super Stay Better Skin by Maybelline. And this used to be a foundation that a lot of people would talk about on YouTube, and people here in Colombia, they still use it. I don't know if they have discontinued it in the US, but here people use it and use the concealer a ton because they can find it as a high-end drugstore item. So these I used quite a bit, but not even half, and I really need to use it because this is actually one of my favorites that I'm showing you here, and I just forgot about it because when you have this many, you forget about them. And last but not least, I have here 3 foundations that I have never used, and this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation in the shade Soft Beige. Haven't even opened it. I know that this was discontinued, or I think it was, and I'm gonna give this one to my mom so that she can mix it with a foundation that she has down that doesn't match her. And I'm gonna give her this one as well. This is the Covergirl Outlast All Day Fabulous foundation, and this is in the shade 842 medium. This is the shade medium beige, and these she can use it. She has the E Cosmetics CC cream, and she also has a Too Faced Born This Way, but she loves to stretch them out so that she doesn't have to repurchase them quickly. So I told her if she wanted foundations, and she always makes them work as well. She used to be a makeup artist when she was younger, so I'm gonna give these 2 to her. This was one of the first liquid foundations that I tried. I used to live in New York and this was my favorite foundation. I went through an entire bottle and then I repurchased it at one point being there and it stopped working. It used to break up on me, so I just got rid of it. After I moved to Florida, I wanted to try it again, but I never did. And then living in Colombia, I traveled at one point and got it to do sort of a drugstore video. I never did film it. I just want to use my more expensive foundations because I want to finish them. They're more expensive. So if you guys want me to show you or talk about or do a drugstore foundation week trying one foundation each day, I could definitely do that and then give them to my mom. My mom won't mind if I use them for one day or even if I use half a bottle. She's my mom. So let me know if you want to do a drugstore foundation week, or if you're not interested in that, it's okay too. And last but not least, I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation, and this is in the shade Nude Beige. I think I used this once or I just swatched it, I don't remember, but I was afraid of it because I didn't want to look oily, and after I purchased it I saw a lot of reviews that this is a foundation that will make you oily. So that's my entire inventory of foundations. I don't know if I finish other foundations during this year. I know that I gave away one of these ones, so I have to write it down to, at the end of the year, give you the overall conclusion of this. But so far, I'm counting the ones that I wasn't counting. So I have 22 foundations, 22 drugstore foundations. One of them, I don't have them here because I gave it away. And then I finished one from Wet n Wild, and I don't remember, but I will go through my empties and see, and that way I will update you perfectly at the end of the know by year on my inventory. And I will declutter a few. I will let you know in a video soon. So if you love watching inventory videos, right after finishing this, I'm gonna film my high-end foundation inventory. So just put down the color of your skin in a little emoji, whatever little person with whatever color skin you can find that is close to your skin tone, with whatever, doing whatever with their hands that you want. I would love that as an emoji. And that's it, you guys. That was everything for what I'm starting with in my Nova year. It's a lot, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.